few years ago, I was at Warrigal Road State School dropping off some laser tag gear for their school fete. I was there to give the teacher a quick demo when she started confiding in me. She looked exhausted. She pointed to the crates and said, "I hope there's a magic wand in there because I've lost them." My Year 6s are physically in the room, but their brains are locked behind a screen somewhere else. She had no idea I was the founder of Laser Tag in a Box. She just saw a woman in high vis. Hey, my name is Nicole Lander, and for 25 years I've been building live action gaming tech. It hit me. I haven't done a good enough job explaining the why to people like her. As she told me how hard it was to get students to collaborate or even just move, even for the field trips, I realized then that the wrong people often had the microphone. The loudest voices were often the ones selling more screen time and social media, while the people with the best ideas for engagement, the teachers and educators, are struggling to be heard over the digital noise. 12.7 hours per week. Nearly 13 hours per week. Our children are spending more than twice as much time on screens as they do in organised sports. And that's not even including the time they spend on their laptops in class. Worse, 13% of students are also not playing any sport at all. For many kids, traditional sports aren't as engaging as video games or social media. Screen time is robbing our kids of their childhood. We know what it's like to worry about not doing the right thing. But what's the solution? Teachers and educators have told me stories about excursion nightmares. The hassle associated with booking a bus, planning out staff ratios, risk assessments, and booking tickets for a new exhibit at the museum. But almost as soon as their students get off the bus, it's the same old problem. Bored faces and little engagement. I understand. Excursion costs are officially through the roof. And for what? Where do you go from here? Planning the ultimate school reward day or vacation care shouldn't feel like extra homework. Hey teachers and educators, why do students listen to a YouTube influencer for 3 hours but struggle to focus on a 20-minute activity? Research shows that we spend nearly half the time daydreaming unless we're engaged in a story. Story is the only tool that can keep a human brain focused. It reduces self-centered thinking and increases empathy. And yet, we rarely use the science of story to design our school incursions or vacation care activities. At Laser Tag in a Box, we're all about less screen time and more green time. I want to give you a formula today. It's 2,500 years old and it works every time. There's a character who has a problem, they meet a mentor who gives them a quest. In the schoolyard, the students are the heroes and the live action scenario. Screen slump is the problem. The teachers or educator is the coach or the guide. You know that movie Star Wars? Luke Skywalker was the hero and Yoda was his mentor. Yep, Luke Skywalker was the hero and Yoda was his mentor. And his quest was to destroy the Death Star. So whether you're writing a blockbuster movie or planning a vacation care incursion, use storytelling to entertain and engage both 5 and 12-year-olds. Laser Tag in a Box has created an easy-to-follow incursion activity that are designed to draw the students into a story. In a physical story, it's a chance to put for the players to grab their blasters and feel like they are part of a team, to feel they belong, that they can win, and they feel like they can master something, even the little ones. Today, teachers and educators are fighting against screen slump, that sedentary, disconnected state where students forget how to talk to one another. We have a proven, repeatable system. You can play indoors or outdoors, rain or shine, day or night. We help you create a fun activity integrated with story that kids will remember for weeks to come. Inside our box is the playbook, so you can be the kids' coach, but not for traditional sports. No, instead, this is live action games that are designed to feel like a live video game. Games inspired by Minecraft or Fortnite. The players become the heroes of their own live action scenarios. We deliver laser tag in a box to your campus. We don't give you a 50-page manual or a tangled mess of wires. Instead, we deliver a pure plug and play model. Teachers and educators love this part. There is absolutely no clunky vests, no adjusting straps for umpteen different size kiddos, or sweaty gear to wipe down between games, and no complicated setups. Just rugged, turn on and play gear that works straight out of the box. In fact, we've delivered these story-based incursions to more than 929 schools and vacation cares across Australia. And working alongside teachers and educators, we've realised that the most successful, memorable days follow a simple 4-part framework. Because it's designed to turn the kids or the students into heroes for a day. We've tracked the codes on how to compete with the digital world. You see, the video game developers know exactly how to keep a child's brain locked in. We've took those exact psychological triggers and turned them into a real-world educational framework. We call it the Hero Framework. It's a blueprint for reverse engineering a video game into a live action green time. Here is what the Hero Framework looks like on the school oval or school hall. H is for high engagement. Traditional sports often leave the less athletic kids sitting on the bench. This framework ensures 100% inclusion. From the very first game start sound effect, every child is moving, tracking, and engrossed in the game. E is for effortless setup. Teachers and educators have enough paperwork and stress, so this gear is turnkey. You literally open the boxes, turn the key, and the gear is ready to go. R is for resilience and teamwork. These games aren't every child wins a prize. The live action missions encourage kids to communicate, map out strategies, and bounce back from being tagged out. The games promote collaboration with teams, with their peers, and even if they might not usually talk to them in class. It's social emotional learning disguised as pure fun. O is for objective. Each laser tag game has a team objective. This is the quest part of the story. Unlike traditional laser tag, which ranks players individually from first to last, our games are designed so teams win or lose as a team. This means at least half the players win each round. Our non-linear, dynamic interaction is what makes this activity successful. And it's not just for primary school rewards days either. We're seeing teachers use this exact game objectives to hit senior academic goals. Take Dr. Valerie Spall and Shannon Rumis from the Hills International College. They swapped their essential maths workbooks for outdoor laser taggers to understand that age-old student question: when am I ever going to use this in real life? To the casual observer for the day, it looked like pure fun. But beneath the surface, there was live action data mining expedition. Every single tagger was tracking real-time statistics: tags fired, hits made, accuracy percentages, and score matrices. The next day in class, Dr. Spall didn't have to invent a hypothetical data set. The students used their own field data to graph performance, calculate probabilities, and analyze team strategies using mathematical reasoning. Dr. Spall wrote to us afterwards and said, your help before the event was really valuable, so I could build a maths activity around the laser tag. I would strongly recommend your program to any high school group. So, when you can get a high school schoolers genuinely excited about statistical analysis, you know you've cracked the code. As I mentioned, we distilled these ideas into a Game Runner guidebook. This is your secret sauce for running the best incursions, the best rewards days, and the best school camps. Honestly, it's easier than you think. One of the simplest games to play is called Team Elimination. The basic plot is to tag the opposition more than they tag you. Here's how it works. Divide the group into two. The kids tag the players on the other team. The system tracks everything and calculates the winning team. Easy. The gear is game ready right out of the box. 2 weeks ago, I was sitting in front of my laptop when the phone rang. It was Jessica from St. John's Ush. She told me that she was so glad she told me that she was she was excited to discover laser tag higher because she could avoid paying $2,000 for buses and theme park tickets, but still do something to thrill the kids. Why deal with the stress of leaving campus when you can bring the adventure to your school gates? If you're looking for the ultimate green time solution for your next school excursion, rewards day, camp, or holiday program, skip the logistics of a bus trip and bring the excitement to your campus. Because we understand how vital it is to provide engaging play for the kids deserve and that teachers and educators love. Kids love laser tag. What does a school hall or playground look like after the kids have played laser tag? It's high fives. It's the students, even the shy ones, suddenly leaving a tactical maneuvers team. We've seen groups cheer and burst into spontaneous applause, even chanting, "Red team won, red team won." Now that's what I call camaraderie. And you, as the teacher or educator, finally feel like you've won the room back. I want every school, every vacation care and campus represented in this room today to experience that feeling. So to celebrate being here with you today, we are running an exclusive event competition called the Ultimate Rental Bundle. We want you to give one lucky campus a full 2-day rental package. Day 1 is our classic laser tag and day 2 is our new silent disco rental, just to keep that energy going. It's entirely free to enter. All you need to do is come and see me and the team at booth 24 right after this session, and we'll put your name down for a chance to win. When you invite the kids into an active physical story, one where they are the heroes and you are the coach, they don't just listen, they follow. We figured out how to create that big day out vibe at your place. Kids stay active and outdoors for hours. Remember, kids do love laser tag. Bottom line, this is a premium but affordable incursion experience that fits in a box and is delivered to your door. Get the preppies delighted and the big kids excited. We've heard over and over that once the event is finished, where the kiddos immediately ask, "Can we do laser tag next time?" If you're concerned about the kids' screen time, believe me, this is the perfect solution. If you're looking for a fun way to keep a bunch of kids active, screen-free, and happy for hours, then booking laser tag in a box is the right choice. Because at the end of the day, if you don't get the kids moving, collaborating, and stepping into the real world, screen slump wins. Let's choose less screen time and more green time. To get matched with the best rental box for your program, visit lasertaginabox.com.au/quiz to do the 1-minute quiz. Thank you. Bye-bye.